Hey, how's it going? Ken up here. I have noticed something that a lot of you have been not doing in your channels as far as streaming is concerned, and it's just something I think would be really helpful. So I'm just going to do like a little tutorial snippet, no fancy editing, nothing like that. Let's just go through this like stupidly quick, and I think you guys could really benefit from this. So I want you to notice one thing right here on my desktop audio. I'm going to stop speaking for a moment and look at where the levels are. Okay, so levels are approaching negative 25 there. Now I'm speaking, and you notice the level drops to like negative 40. So when I speak, everything else in the desktop audio lowers. It doesn't get muted, but it lowers. That's Discord, that's games, that's the music, and anything else you have running in the background. Why? My voice should be important, because it is me that you need to listen to. Your voice should be the same thing. There's several of you who have watched your channels and you're speaking with people in Discord and you've got game going on, and sometimes your voice isn't even the voice that's dominating the voice chat, or you're getting drowned out by your video game. And this is just bad audio. People do not want to hear this. They come for your personality. They come for chatting with you and you chatting with them. And if you're not dominant in the channel, if you're speaking with other people in Discord and they're louder and they're commanding more presence, then, I mean, why aren't they going to their channel instead? So, this is called sidechaining or side ducking. I want to show you quickly how to do it. I'm doing it in OBS. It works pretty much the same in Streamlabs OBS, which a lot of you are using. Not sure about other programs, as I haven't really used other programs, but I'm just going to show you here really, really quick. There's two things you need to have set up. First of all, microphone with my filters here. Now I have a lot of things in my microphone filters to make things pretty. Like I've got like the Reaper equalizer here going on. You can see this. Whatever. None of this matters except for one thing: limiter. This is because you don't want the microphone to queue up all the time. My microphone only queues up when it reaches a certain range. I've got it set to this. Obviously, you want to customize things to your room levels and what's going on in the background, but I have it that when it reaches this threshold, then my microphone, and it's 60 milliseconds, which is super fast. So it kicks in right away. My microphone will kick in when it reaches that, and when it reaches below that threshold, my microphone just stops, so that when I stop speaking, the microphone completely kicks out. There's nothing there. So you need to have this. Why? Because of step 2. Desktop audio. Your desktop audio, let's go to filters here. You need, now I've renamed it ducking. It's actually not ducking, it's a compressor. So you'll find it both in Streamlabs OBS as well as regular OBS. You'll find it as a compressor. Okay, so let me just remove that. Hopefully I didn't screw my audio too much there having the compressor up. So I've renamed mine to ducking just because this is what it's doing. So it's known as sidechain or ducking source. I'm not sure in Streamlabs OBS if it shows the same thing, if it's called sidechaining or ducking. In OBS, it's both for some reason. But you want to choose the source in your OBS that you want to cause. You want it to cause the lowering, the ducking, basically, or the sidechaining. In this case, it's usually your mic aux. Your mic aux, whenever that, basically what it means is whenever that kicks in, your settings for the compressor will kick in. When it's not kicked in, the compressor doesn't kick in. So basically, whenever I speak, you'll start to see the attack as it happens is 5 milliseconds, which is like insanely quick. It's a fraction of a second. It's stupidly fast because as soon as I speak, I want everything else to lower super quick. But release, I've got it set to 500, well, a little over 500 milliseconds, which is about half a second, because a second is 1,000 milliseconds, right? So about half a second it takes that when I stop speaking, the audio goes up over the course of half a second to its normal. This way it just doesn't just go boom back on, which could shock people's ears. It comes on slowly. And you just want to adjust your thresholds and your ratios and whatnot just to get a nicer, cleaner, lower amount. If I would suggest maybe copy the settings I have here and then just play with them a little bit to find where you want to go. Your settings will probably be relatively similar depending on your background noise and everything. But if you do this, your voice will dominate your stream. You won't be drowned out anymore. And honestly, your voice is just going to sound a lot better because everything else is going to lower. Your games aren't going to drown out your voice. The Discord chat's not going to drown out your voice. Your music's not going to drown out your voice, because when you speak, everything else is secondary. You are primary, and that's the way it should be. So keep being awesome, guys. I'm sorry this is a rough tutorial. There's no editing or fanciness going on. I was talking with some people and I'm like, you guys need to start doing this. So hopefully this helps you out. Have yourself a good one. Stay healthy, stay safe, eh?